Germstead, Ellinger, who's back up. Spreads it out wide to Flores. Closed down by Madewell. Cuts inside of Madewell. To Lewis, who tries to work a yard of space and has a shot in on goal. Comfortable save by Eli Muyal. Tried to beat her at the near post. Any goalkeeper worth their stuff will tell you a routine save. The ball floats over the top for Gonzalez to run onto. She has the speed and takes it around the keeper. Has a tight angle, a very tight angle, but scores from the angle. Taylor Gonzalez opens the scoring on 13 minutes, and the Falcons have a senior night lead. Fantastic through ball as Taylor Gonzalez runs to the sideline. Gonzalez makes the signal. Madison Ellis not healthy, the tallest player on this team, but there are other threats in the box as they try to get it to one of them, Michaela Longenecker. Good clearance by Flores. Shot from afar from Madewell, optimistic. But the way the Falcons have started, you wouldn't begrudge them that. Hasn't been much of a response from Lander, but they look to build here. Give a lot of credit to the Montevallo defense for hanging with them. There's a shot in on goal. Looked close at first, but it was never troubling. Muyal. The effort from Logan Lewis. Dipping, but not quickly enough for the Bearcats striker. Lewis and Germstead form the front line today in the traditional 4-4-2 Lander plays today. The system a lot of people thought was going out of style, really brought back into prominence by Leicester City in England. That proved that it's a system that still works. They'll have to use their width, however. They've looked very narrow. Falcons doing well to pressure and keep possession. Windy, cloudless afternoon in Montevallo, Alabama at Varsity Field. Good chest control by Ring. Gonzalez to Gray. Goes forward to Ring. Does a good 1-2 with Gonzalez, who spreads it out wide to Longenecker. Right now, Lander chasing shadows right now as Montevallo building sustainable attacks. Gonzalez whips in across. Managed to get a foot in there. Good interference by Mavlet. All hands on deck right now for the Bearcats. Good ball in the direction. Reeves had a second attempt, and it was a hit and hope ball from Brinson. Forced onto the crossbar by DeSantis, and it almost fell for Allie Reeves as there's a player down. This time it's Katie Mavlet. Another awkward moment in the defense for Hannah Center. Gonzalez, lovely flick touch. She runs onto her own touch. Almost got the ball stuck underneath her feet, but she continues to advance. Runs at Mavlet. One step over, cuts inside, works it onto her right foot, and has an effort. Oh, what an effort. Doubled for Taylor Gonzalez, who's having a fantastic game. The 54th minute. Falcons have doubled the lead on senior night. Unbelievable solo run again by Taylor Gonzalez. She's definitely in the mood tonight. Ran at Mavlet, did well to step over, cut inside, and once she fixed it onto her right foot, there wasn't much DeSantis could do in goal. That one flew up her right corner. Is on the keeper. Flores will attack the ball on the corner kick, was just beaten to it by Madewell. But it will fall for the corner kick taker, Ellinger, who feeds the ball inside. It almost fell to Purkowski, and there's a chance, and pulled one back. Lander find themselves on the score sheet. It's an open contest, and even more so. Germstead. Chance, though, forming for Michaela Longenecker, who plays the ball inside. A great save by the goalkeeper. It might fall to Visaggio, whose effort is turned in. The goalkeeper got a hand to it, but couldn't keep it out, and the 2-goal lead is restored for the Falcons. Val Visaggio, a freshman who's had a wonderful year at defensive center mid, gets in on the scoring. Back under pressure from Kukis. Ball over the top. An open George on the left side. Muyol's out of her net. George comes for it and scores. A bit of confusion at the back for the Falcons. Muyol and Hayward in a bit of confusion. George nipped in. Fantastic run down the left side. Took it inside of the keeper and had an empty net, and she was never going to miss from there. Slots it away for 3-2. Game on. And header. Mavelet going forward. The final 20. Lander Bearcats will pour everything forward. A tie does neither team very much good. 8 versus 9. Both teams going hammer and tongs at each other, looking for a win, which will take them into a great position in clinching a quarterfinal spot. Make way temporarily. Allow Michaela Longenecker to go to right wing. Taylor Gonzalez takes up the attacking mid position. She's looked isolated on the right flank, something that's been a problem for her this year. Now playing a lot more centrally. Longenecker does well to turn on center, plays the ball in the box. Ring has a brilliant first touch, almost brings it down with her left. Falls out to Whitehouse. Cleared away by Ellinger. Fall for Germstad, who's the only player forward but is now getting help in the form of Lewis. Running at Garrison. Forcing the midfielder wide, tries to play it back to Garrison, but great coverage by Sarah Daniels, who's forced her way into the starting spot and hasn't looked back since. Allie Reeves with pressure. Flores trying to link up with Walker. Shot was saved. That's the difference in the game. Ball in the direction of Ring, who's on the back post. Casey was there to make sure she didn't get a chance to swing a right foot at it. DeSantis. Ellinger flicks it on. No one there. Intercepted by Whitehouse. Ring has options to play it through. Just delays. Garrison. Gonzalez. Reeves plays the ball back in the box. Defensive header by Mavelet. And a counterattack is on. Flores. Players out of position now. Gonzalez trying to recover, and Madison Madewell, who's been flawless again today, makes the clearance. Pierkowski returns to the action for the Bearcats. Lewis makes way. Reminding you that immediately following this game is the men's half of this doubleheader, playing Lander Bearcats as well. However, they are top of the division in the men's half. Falcons 4-3 in the conference, but share the overall 10-3 record that the Bearcats enter the game with. However, the visitors are 7-0 in conference. After starting 1-3, they've been 9-0 since. That game starting at 7:30, approximately 30 minutes after the conclusion of this one, but there are still 14 minutes. We've enjoyed the opening 75. Would expect we'll do so the same as the game continues to be wide open. Seems to be the case when an early goal is scored, and the 13th minute opener by Taylor Gonzalez has set this game alight. Ring running at goal, looking for options, uses her pace, and again Mavelet takes her down. This is the second time Mavelet has done so, and the referee may go to his pocketbook for the first time today. He has a decision to make here. Will he have a word, or will he produce the game's first card? I believe he is erring on the side of caution. Does not produce a card. However, an accumulation of fouls now for Mavelet. She's certainly in risky territory. Taylor Gonzalez over the ball for the free kick. Four-man wall for the Bearcats. Gonzalez goes direct for goal, and it goes off the crossbar. Falcons following it in, and a goal. The flag stays down. Tyler Ring, and the 2-goal advantage is restored again for a third time. 77th minute, 4-2. The home side have been in free scoring form. And even though she didn't get the hat trick, Taylor Gonzalez rifled it off the crossbar. And Tyler Ring was the first to anticipate the rebound and got on it. 4-2. Bearcats have it all to do yet again. Montevallo have looked deadly in front of goal today. And another opportunistic chance pounced on by Tyler Ring. And her goal drought is now over. Gonzalez, won back by Ring, who's having a fantastic game and continues to do so. Gonzalez looking for the hat trick. Goalkeeper down to her side. The rebound falls to Longenecker, who sends the ball in. A good recovery by DeSantis to claim it. Referee just instructing them to hurry up. Throw intercepted by Casey. Won back by Longenecker. Gonzalez can run at the defense. Plays a low ball inside to Tyler Ring. Gets a touch on it. Almost falls into the corner. The goalkeeper got a touch on it and has stayed down as the Falcons prepare substitutes. Huge moment coming up for senior Jessica St. John in her final game. Tyler Ring, Taylor Kukis, and Michaela Longenecker making a sub as the fans give a rousing applause to the three seniors coming on. Valerie George and Abby West, as along with Jessica St. John, enter the game. Standing ovation from the Montevallo faithful. Jessica St. John in immediately to take the throw in. Strong challenge by St. John. Has an instant impact. Tries to play a ball through. It's intercepted by Lewis. Gonzalez intercepts it from the midfield. Will run at goal. Still wants that hat trick. Unselfishly plays it into Whitehouse. Whitehouse tried to work it onto her right foot, but she was closed down. The effort was blocked by Mavelet as we enter the final 3 minutes. Madewell, heavy touch, does well to recover. Virtually flawless performance again from the freshman from Huntsville, Alabama, who has transformed this back line. Was guilty of shipping a few easy goals last year, has stiffened up, become a lot more stingy. Touch by Walker. Touch of Pierkowski was heavy and allowed Garrison to intercept. Garrison has a distance, has an effort from far out. We approach the final 100 seconds from Varsity Field. Immediately following this game, the men's half of the doubleheader taking on the top of the conference, Lander Bearcats. A very different proposition for the Falcons men's team as they look to clinch home field advantage in the Peach Belt tournament as they sit currently 5th in the table. Out wide to Casey. Bearcats looking to mount a comeback or at least get a late consolation goal. George. In fairness to them, they've come out and give it a go. They've played a very attacking lineup. The Falcons were just virtually ruthless today, and a strong challenge by Jessica St. John. Another one by Sarah Daniels, who plays the ball forward. Anywhere will do as we enter the final 60. This win has massive implications as it keeps the Falcons in the top 8, but they cannot rest on their laurels as they have it all to do again next Saturday at USC Aiken. That game is slated for a 4 o'clock Central kickoff. Have to take it quickly. Looks like a case of too little too late as they will not be able to get 2 goals. Ball played back in the mix. And a punch from Ellie Muyal. Falls out to Ellinger. Tries to have a chance. She's closed off by Valerie George, and that will do it from Varsity Field. 4-2. They did just enough defensively, but combated it with free-flowing attacking play. Excellent, excellent showing. The response from 2 successive 4-0 defeats. A resounding 4-2 victory